Welcome back to another episode of UXpreneur. In today's episode, I have something a little special for you. Over the last 10 years or so, I have been managing and leading cross-functional teams. During that time, the persona or user persona has been a source of controversy. Do we use it? Do we not? Are they meaningful? Are they not? And so in today's episode, I want to break down what is a usable persona and what is not, because they are all too often misunderstood, and so they go unutilized, thus defeating the purpose of empathy and innovation. So the trick to a user persona is actually to define a problem. There's only 6 types of personas. We have the primary persona who has the money to actually solve their problem. We have a secondary persona, which is a Uber driver or an Airbnb host. They get paid from the business model as an incentive. And then we have a served persona, like a child or a pet that travels along with you, or indeed homeless. In the case of a nonprofit, we would not ask them to interact with our UI or our mobile app. Instead, we would just give charity to them because it's the only way. Then we have the negative persona. A negative persona is actually a happy persona. They're comfortable. They don't want change. In Geoffrey Moore's Chasm, published in 1992, he calls it the laggard. They are the last vestige of market, the last 13% that you can acquire or not to by adding another feature. But it's not really the main objective. Okay, that's a negative persona. Then we have a marketing persona, which is based on social science demographics from quantitative research. Typically, we get these numbers from Facebook ads and Google ads, or Google Analytics, that tell us who are on our websites and who is using our websites. Okay. Finally, we have what's known as a proto persona. A proto persona is a prototype based on either internal stakeholder interviews, or if you're an entrepreneur, it's usually based on ourselves. We say, I have a problem. Am I alone? That's the beginning of a proto-persona. But remember, personas are problems. So if you have a problem that's solved in your persona, you just created a negative persona. It's already been solved. So leave a cliffhanger in your personas. Just introduce the problem. Like every good story starts with a problem, and then your team will be biting at the chomp to solve that problem. They'll come up with lots of ideas. Many teams have a lot of ideas. The problem is if we create a persona that defends our own idea, then our team feels like, well, I guess you don't need me. What's my role in this? You already told us what you think it is. And so personas get a bad rap for trying to validate our assumptions when really they're a tool to align us around what problem are we trying to solve. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Click the like button if you liked it, sub if you loved it, and if you want to be notified in the future of videos like this, click the bell notification, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.